What could you do with a time machine? Well, if you're an investor or trader, you could go into the future and just before the big market movements occurred, get into position for that trade and really profit. Well, it's nice to dream. But in reality, this just points out how important timing is to the investing process, and that if anyone can give you the timing of the next market move, you really need to know that, right? How much money do you think you can make with this type of information? I'm guessing a lot. Maybe you're a professional trader, a hedge fund manager, or simply an interested individual investor. But you all share one major concern. When is the best time to buy and sell? Well, firms like Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, and Barclays are constantly trying to read the future, buying the latest top technologies and hiring the best analysts for one reason: to forecast the market. Why? Because if they can forecast stock prices, they can time their investments by getting in and out at the very best moment. These firms don't rely on hunches or CNBC to make buy or sell decisions. They invest millions of dollars in any kind of market system that can help them time the market. Contrary to what you may have been told, trading like a professional is not really as hard as you think or complicated, and does not require lengthy training or expensive, complicated software. The key is to know in advance when a market top or bottom is coming. Most commentators may tell you that you can't time the market. This is because they don't really understand the stock market. The really big money is always trying to time the market. Wall Street firms may try to convince you to take a 5-year view on the market. How does that really help you? The secret is that every investment begins and ends with a short-term timing decision. You see, you're already trying to time the market. Other investor services don't have the knowledge or the timing tools that Woody Dorsey has developed. Woody has studied market timing for 40 years. In fact, he has invented new short-term timing technologies based on the facts of behavioral finance. He is now providing traders with this new evolution in market timing. Woody Dorsey has already done the work for them and you. You can have the timing knowledge that you need to stay one step ahead of the next stock market reversal. But that's not all. The other secret weapon of successful traders is in understanding the importance of market psychology or market sentiment. Yes, sentiment is the driving force behind all major price moves. Sentiment is the psychological expectation that investors have about the future. Actually, their sentiment is based on what is happening right now. They just think it will continue into the future. When the majority becomes too bullish or bearish, that is a signal that the market is about to change its trend. You see, all major market reversals take place at sentiment extremes. So the second secret is that if you know the ideal market timing, you also need to know the market sentiment. Then you really have the odds in your favor. What if you had an X-ray machine that could tell you what people were really feeling? Well, Woody Dorsey does have a daily market sentiment database that shows you exactly how investors feel about the market. Not many investors really understand sentiment, but Woody Dorsey does. He has been studying it for over 40 years and is known by many on Wall Street as the master of market sentiment. He is one of the pioneers of investor psychology and defines sentiment as the missing link of investing. Woody Dorsey understands market sentiment. Now imagine having someone like this trailblazer of market sentiment and market timing on your side, giving you a sneak peek every week at his latest projections. You would have both a time machine and an emotional X-ray machine to tell you what the markets were up to. Are you starting to understand how important sentiment timing can be for your trading? Woody Dorsey has developed an array of market timing indicators that predict when to expect a high or low in the S&P 500. If his proprietary sentiment is also approaching an extreme, it sets up a great trading opportunity for subscribers. Nobody else has the sentiment data or the timing tools to produce these types of investment timing calls, except Woody Dorsey. Like a time machine, you can view this predictive information by subscribing to Sentiment Timing, and you can actually see exactly where the market emotions are. Dorsey has already done the hard research for you so that you can take this timing and sentiment knowledge and apply it to your own portfolio decision-making. Okay, so what's in sentiment timing? The sentiment timing product has 3 components. Woody writes at least 2 reports each week to give you the near-term timing profiles and sentiment diagnosis based on his sentiment database. Gary Dean, a trading expert in his own right, writes the technical commentary to complement what Woody contributes based on his own short-term technical expertise to refine when you can enter or exit the market. Gary also produces daily morning notes and technical videos every evening. Remember when I asked you if you wanted to have a time machine for the market? Of course you do, and you also get an X-ray machine of market sentiment. How about that? But that's not all. You also get the short-term technical expertise of Gary Dean, which follows the market day by day and tells you the levels of the S&P 500 where you can enter and exit the market. The technical portion of the Sentiment Timing Report, when combined with Woody's sentiment data and market timing expertise, gives subscribers exactly when, why, and where to expect the next reversal to take place. The Sentiment Timing Report provides the 3 keys to the market: sentiment, timing, and technicals. For example, Sentiment Timing profiled, several weeks in advance, an upcoming low in mid-April followed by a rally into late May. That profile accurately identified the market highs and lows in advance. That exclusive information was only found with Sentiment Timing and was very useful trading advice that helped our subscribers position their portfolios properly and make money on the unexpected reversal. Most services do not and cannot offer near-term market probabilities in advance. Sentiment Timing is not software. It is real market intelligence based on decades of experience. By subscribing to Woody Dorsey's Sentiment Timing with technical commentary by Gary Dean, you'll see exactly where investor sentiment is each week and know when to anticipate the upcoming market highs and lows in the S&P 500. Now, if you join our email list this month, you'll receive a free issue of Sentiment Timing that you can review and see what a great benefit it is. What are you waiting for? A time machine? Learn what the market is likely to do over the next few weeks. Discover the best time to get into the market or to get out. In other words, be informed, be prepared, be profitable. Sign up for Sentiment Timing right now.